And so Six String Society is coming here to Songwriter Showcase. So look for it, subscribe, like, get those algos going, and let's build this brand, this community even bigger. Welcome back to Songwriter Showcase. Today I am joined with two special guests. We have Kenneth Rexroad from the Six String Society back with us. And today we also have Sir Robert Parker. First of all, Kenneth, you've been on the show before. We'll kind of recap a little bit about what Six String Society is all about. But Robert, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a Midwesterner. I first met Kenneth umpteen years ago. We had breakfast in Fallbrook, and I decided I really like this guy. We think a lot alike about how we want music out in the community, accessible, diverse music. And I went, This guy has to be in my tribe, and of course I'm in his tribe.
Right. Okay. And so you play piano?
Yes, I play piano. I play flute and bass and know a few other instruments.
Very talented individual.
Yeah,
and I like to say, too, I refer to Robert as the ambassador of goodwill and humanity. And I'm not sure if anyone really sums it up. So you better not blow anything. You got to be on good behavior, right?
You set the bar a little high, man.
I know, right?
Well, welcome back, Kenneth. It's good to see you again. So let's just do a little recap. Remind the audience that, or maybe that hadn't heard it, the origin of Six String.
Well, I mean, the Six String Society began almost 10 years ago, and we're going to be doing a show on June 6th, which will, really mark, the 10-year celebration kickoff of the first 10 years. And that's going to feature Alice Wallace at Bellamy's in Escondido and Farm Truck. So we began 10 years ago, and honestly, I'm going to say this, it didn't start the way I thought or had hoped. We did our first show down at a place called 98 Bottles down in Little Italy. I'm not sure. Do you remember that?
I do, indeed.
And a great venue, and I'd been doing like a monthly concert series there. And I asked the owners, I said, I have this idea for this show, and it's to basically get like 3 really talented guitarists and have them play about 40 minutes each, tell their stories, who inspired them, talk about their instruments. And the owner said, well, it sounds like a great idea. So we ran with it. We had one small problem. Actually, we probably have more than one. But within a week of the show, and we were doing 2 shows because that venue was small. It only held like 90 people. Mm-hmm. So we would do kind of an early show and a late show. 1 week before the show, we had sold 4 tickets.
Oof.
Man, that's very, very humbling, right?
Sure.
I had to tell the owners, we got bad news. We're not doing so well in the ticket sales. So we need to combine, right? Sometimes you just have to kind of circle the wagons, right? So let's combine and do one show, one amazing show. So we did it. And I think altogether there were about 35 people there. Okay. And that included the barbacks, the bus boys, my staff. But having said that, it turned out it was a great experience to show. So I think the people who were there said, we love the show and the whole concept. The owner, Steve of 98 Bottles, told me, don't ever give up on this. Frankly, I was so mortified because we had had a lot of success doing other shows that it took almost 6 months just to have the courage to do it again. Mm-hmm. And I committed to myself, I'm going to go all in this time. And if people don't show up, at least we tried, right? So what happened on the second show, we were in Carlsbad, and we had, I think, 165 people.
Wow.
Which in itself isn't a huge turnout, but it was about 500% more than 35. So I thought, okay, this is improvement, right? And from there, the Belly Up gave us a chance. And we had our third show at the Belly Up. Wow. And that's how it really kicked off in earnest. Well, in this amount of time, we do a monthly concert series. We do our theatrical show, the living room format. We have, a couple cruises a year. Halagraw is going to be October 18th down at Mission Bay on the 3-level paddle wheel boat. So it's really morphed into a lot of great things, and it's brought a lot of people together over the years. A lot of great musicians. That's how we met.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly,
It's how we met too, actually,
yes,
right?
Indeed.
You think about it, without music, none of us would be here. But it's also brought a community of people together, and it's given them a lot of things to look forward to. And that means a lot to me. Along the way, we've worked with kids in schools. through our piano
The
project.
piano project. We've done that.
Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah. Took some gently used instruments. Primarily, we were using pianos. We'd take them down and pick them up. People didn't want them anymore, and send them down to one of the schools. And if they wanted, we'd give them a showing or an outing of the piano with a special assembly.
A recital, right. And so I think all total in the Chula Vista Elementary School District, we repurposed over, I think it was like 40 of these pianos.
Wow.
And so that was all before COVID, but then COVID changed everything, right?
Yes.
And the school district decided they did not want sticky little fingers touching pianos coming out of COVID. So the piano project has been a little bit on sabbatical, but we have plans, and there's going to be a major rebirth, not just of pianos, but other instruments and schools and scholarship funds. So it's been an unscripted 10 years. And frankly, I wish I had a mentor when we got going on this, or a blueprint to follow. And I really didn't have either, other than just a lot of great people and reaching out, and a lot of people want to help. So it's been really exciting to
and a lot of chutzpah as well.
A lot of energy. We've got some great memories though from that,
Oh yeah, we have a few, right?
Yeah.
Well, 10 years is amazing. There's not a lot of things that last that long. I mean, if you really think about it, something that takes this much time and energy and heart, it's hard to keep it going. It's hard to, but it sounds like all the momentum is just building forward and moving ahead.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of relationship building, working with local venues, and a lot of people have come around and they want to support
you've been
it.
Persistent, but the six-string brand now is recognizable to the point that we have certainly people that want to attend that don't really even know the artist who are performing, but they trust the brand, the cultivation of the everybody.
Yeah, and I always have really felt like what's really important to me, I mean, I love all kinds of music, right? And so the six string is very diverse in the music and all the people performing, but it was always about giving people a chance, right? And believing. And so many artists, they're not even given an opportunity to do their original music.
Right.
So along the way, we've had all kinds of showcases and other things where the shows really feature their original music. And I think San Diego has really an incredible music community, very diverse genres. And we have a great jazz scene. Right?
Absolutely.
We have blues scene, soul, reggae, rock, across the country too. So a lot of these Six String Society events, I mean, in the coming weeks, it's a little bit of everything, all the above, and maybe that's because I get bored easily. But I think all of us could say, hey, as long as the music's great, we're interested, right?
Yeah.
And we're into it. So I think that's how we all feel.
Wonderful.
Good energy out there from the stage and in the audience.
Sure. Between
all of it, it becomes a familial type of atmosphere.
A community that you've built.
Absolutely.
Well, we were so taken by you here at Songwriter Showcase that we're giving you the keys to the
oh my gosh,
to the vehicle.
What? Right.
We're going to feature Six String Society for 13 episodes. And Ken, you're going to come on. You're going to bring all the artists.
Can I bring other people on too?
Absolutely.
Right? And I could bring Sir Robert Parker, the Goodwill Ambassador of Humanity.
It's your show now.
Right. Okay.
It's your show now. Wow. So we're very excited about this partnership and this new show. Yeah. So Six String Society is coming here to Songwriter Showcase.
We're honored by the opportunity, and hopefully we're going to do our best, and we're going to shine a light on and not just the musicians in North County, but beyond. And I believe the next 10 years, the goal is just to keep building and really share a lot of these artists around the world.
Grow our arts ecosystem to the point that we're an arts magnet, and we're celebrating all the people who've been toiling right under us. And that's what you do. You show a lot of the people that have been working hard underneath us right now around us. Celebrate them.
Yeah. Well, as a songwriter myself, I can say thank you for what you're doing. We're excited to have you. So you heard it here first. Six String Society is coming to Songwriter Showcase. We're looking forward to it, Kenneth.
Oh, thank you very much.
And good to have you, Robert.
Thank you so much.
Sir Robert.
Right. And we'll see you soon, right?
Yes.